Hey, what's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess. Y'all know my slogan: life is a game of chess. Hey guys, I got this beautiful Black Lion game I want to share with y'all. And honestly, guys, this is probably the one of the best Black Lion games I ever played in my life right now, guys. Like literally, guys. I'm gonna actually put on my playlist. Um, which y'all should actually see maybe a link or you have to see a playlist link in the beginning of this video. But also, guys, you will see another link at the end of this video, which was a link, but you should be able to click on it. But it's one of the craziest ones that I've played, where it involves a queen sack, a crazy queen sack. But I will put that on there. But y'all can actually compare to see which one y'all think is the craziest one. But this is a Black Lion game like no other. Now, I did have some few inaccuracies in here. I will explain that. But without further ado, let's actually get started. All right. So obviously, guys, I played as black. My opponent played as white. He plays e4. I play d6, d4, e5. Obviously, guys, when I play e5, I'm trying to do the England gambit. That's what I was going for. But he doesn't do that. He just goes straight to d5. So now I decided, like, okay, I guess I'm gonna play the black lion. So I played a black lion. So I played knight b to d7. C4 is played. I play c6, knight c3, and I go knight f6. All right, so knight f3, h6, and I usually go h6, guys, just to prevent knight g5 or prevent bishop g5. But also, guys, I go h6 because I want to go g7 to g5 to start an attack. All right, so bishop e2 is played. I play bishop e7. He goes h3 to stop any knight g4 tricks. Or maybe if I go knight f8 just to get this bishop out, it still will prevent me from going to bishop g4. All right. I go queen c7, just pretty much overprotecting the e5 pawn. Pretty much. Like I said, this is a whole Black Lion setup anyway. So white castles kingside. I immediately go g5 because one of the principles is if your opponent does go h3, you definitely want to go g7 and g5. You know, a lot of times when they don't go h3, I still go g5 anyway. But in this case, this was a really good time, or this pretty much was a good time to actually go g7, g5, which is why I did. All right, so bishop b3, I go knight f8, and he goes b4. Normally, guys, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of y'all that play the Black Lion, you already know you always have opponents that like to go b2 to b4. And usually when they go there, they want to start pushing on c5 to mess up your center. Because the thing is, if they could try to mess up your center, then maybe they could try to come out with some type of attack and everything. So, and that's pretty much the whole point of it. But you'll see what I'm talking about. I go knight g6, rook c1 is played, and then I play rook g8. And of course, guys, the reason why I go rook g8 because again, I like the getting the g file. So eventually, I want to start breaking through the files and stuff, for the g file. C5 is played, and this is what I was telling y'all about. This is the reason why b4 was played because he wants to push on c5. So the move that I played knight f4 right away. The engine actually gave me an accuracy for this. The move that I should have played was actually g4. G4 was the best way to play it because if h captures g4, I do have options of going bishop captures g4 or knight captures g4, in which knight captures g4 is the best move. Because I can eliminate this this dark square bishop, which is something that I would like to do, But I didn't play g4. I immediately went knight f4. So that's what I did. I went knight f4. He goes e or c captures d6, and this is the reason why knight f4 was actually knight f4 was an inaccuracy. Because after c captures d6, when I took bishop captures d6, the move that he should have played was knight b5. In other words, if I go queen e7, he would have an opportunity to go d capture c6. Remind you, the knight is not only hitting the bishop on d6, but also the queen is hitting it as well. He's hitting it twice. So the only thing that I could really do is really go knight captures e4 to defend this dark square bishop. If for some reason white goes bishop d3, then I really don't think I can really do is go knight captures d3, and then if queen captures d3, he's still putting pressure on the d6 bishop, so I would have to go a6. And if a6 happens, then I would have to go or if I go a6, he will go knight captures d6. I will go knight captures d6, and then he might go queen h7. Yeah, so I feel as though in this position, this would have gave White some advantages in this game because he does have the C file open, which is actually doing pretty well. And then, of course, he is hitting my rook here. The only way I could defend is really queen f8, but then after bishop c5, it's not really looking too good for. It's not looking too good for black. I mean, maybe I could counterattack with bishop f5, but again, this is still kind of, I don't know, it's still kind of crazy after c captures b7, and then I gotta go rook b8. So it gets pretty crazy. So you get the gist of it. It's pretty crazy how black can end up in a position like this and everything. So that's the reason why I say that my move with knight f4. It was definitely an inaccuracy, and as you can just see, guys, that one inaccuracy could literally have cost me the whole game. All right. So what actually happened? So in the game, what actually happened is after I went knight f4, he goes c captures d6. I go bishop captures d6, and then he actually went bishop c5, which is what he did. And guys, this is when it gets crazy, guys. This gets very, very crazy. The move that I played was I played g4. G4 is what I played, and my opponent goes d captures c6. So as you see, he's actually hitting this dark square bishop twice, as y'all can see. So what do I do in this position? I actually go g captures f3. All right, this is what I do. G captures f3. He actually goes bishop captures d6, and then the move that I played, rook captures g2 check. All right. He goes king h1, and then I go knight g4. Crazy, crazy, crazy moves, guys. Very, very, very crazy. And this is why I want to show you this attack, because with the black lion, I'm telling you, the black lion is very, very, very sneaky, guys. You know, the black lion is like a predator, man. It comes and it hides, and you thinking that you might have him, but in reality, you really don't. So yes, guys, I sacked my queen. I definitely sacked my queen here. So obviously, the move that my opponent played was he played h captures g4. But let's see what happens if he actually takes my queen. If he actually takes my queen, guys, this will be a blunder because this is literally mate in 2. The mate is rook h2 check, king g1, and then knight captures h3 is checkmate. This was a nasty, nasty mate. I was really hoping to get him in this mate, but it didn't happen. Obviously, he knew exactly what was going on, so he didn't do it. All right, so this is the reason why. So after yeah, so h captures g4. That's the reason why he takes my knight, because he saw that, you know, by me going rook h2, he knew that I was going to mate with the knight on h3, which would have been checkmate. So that's the reason why he took the knight. So after he takes the knight, it looks like, you know, white may be okay, but then, guys, I hit him with the move queen d8. The slit, you know, that slit, you know, I had the slit through another direction or whatever, and that's what I did. I go queen d8, and there's nothing that he can do to really stop this queen from coming to h4. All right, so he goes bishop b7, trying to prolong the game longer. Queen captures. He goes g5. I go queen captures g5 because, again, there's nothing that he could do to stop this queen h4. He goes queen d7. I take, he takes, and I just go king d8. because he can't check me, and this mate is inedible. There's nothing that he could do. So my opponent just goes bishop captures f3, and I hit him with queen h4 checkmate, guys. Crazy game, guys. A very crazy game. This was 19 moves, guys. All right. So let's look at this. So y'all probably like, man, what the heck? Like, after G4. So yeah, after that happened, so you're probably wondering like what would have happened if he would have just did bishop captures f3. Y'all probably wondering about that. Well, if he would have played bishop captures f3, guys, I would have just did bishop captures c5 just to get it out the way. It's crazy though because the ends. I think the best move for this position after bishop captures c5, it would have been knight b5. That would have been the best move. I know that probably would have been the best move, but now this is the engine talking with knight b5. So what would I do? Knowing me, guy, it doesn't say it on here, but I definitely was thinking about this knight captures h3 move. If he did something like that, I probably would have just moved queen e7. If he does decide to go, let's say G captures, what is it? G captures h3, then I probably would just went B captures c6. Yeah, maybe B captures c6. If he takes, yeah, I probably would have just took his bishop, or what was it? I mean his knight. Because the thing is, I feel as though there's really no point. I have no choice but to do this, to take. But then I feel as though white could just go rook g1, but it probably, yeah, see, and even they say rook g1 because this is like too much and everything. But if he would have went bishop f3, I think this would have been a better game for white. But I felt as though he kind of gave me the initiative here, especially after that knight g4 move. I think that took him for a spin. But yeah, if you ain't careful with the black lion, it definitely, yeah, it definitely gets crazy, guys. It definitely get crazy. So, but yeah, after that, rook captures g2, king h1, knight g4. I mean, this is just beautiful. Takes queen d8. It's nothing that he could do to stop this mate. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So this is one of the craziest Black Lion games, man. I really love this game, even though I had some few inaccuracies or whatever. But you got to admit, man, this is a pretty nice game. So again, guys, I am going to post the craziest one. Usually, guys, if you go straight to my channel, you will see the actual video already playing already, which is the craziest Black Lion game in history or something like that. So make a comparison. Tell me what y'all think. And if you like this video, definitely like, share, comment. Let me know what y'all think, guys. And if you have any other games, guys, that y'all want to share or whatever, it don't even matter if it's a Black Lion, an L shot, or like whatever the opening that y'all have that y'all just want to share, something interesting, something new, definitely hit the comment or drop a comment below. And also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, peace.